So I feel like there we go, back into what love really is. It's honoring. And the first way each of you can honor yourselves is by listening to the intuitive guidance if you need help, and not to be afraid to ask for it. It takes huge courage. My children today were having some drama, some teenage drama, and huge tension, and very important tension for them. And I was just acting as a mediator to help them. And, there was like, there's not enough time to talk about this. And there's all this tension going back and forth, and the drama and the pain. And my son got really angry, and he went outside, and he was like pissed off, and he did not want to talk. And I was like, you know what, let's honor him. He needs that space, and he'll come back when he's ready. He came back in, and a lot of times he wouldn't come back. He'd just keep going. And we just sat there and we waited, and he came back in. And as soon as he sat down at the couch, I bowed to him and I said, I honor your courage to come back. And he was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't need your honor. And I'm like, it's okay to receive. It is okay for you to receive and accept someone's honor. And I could just feel the resistance there. And we need to get to this place where we start to honor our own courage and honor each other's courage. Because from my perspective, a soul stepping in to make itself vulnerable, to putting its shadow stuff on the table in the light, is huge fucking courage. That is not something to be looked down upon. And so many of you in society have been taught the opposite. If you want to be strong and powerful, don't let them see your weakness. Don't let them see that you've made a mistake. Don't let them see that you're suffering, because we have to be perfect. We have to have our shields up. We got to be in armor mode all the time. That's how we're powerful. That's how we're awesome. But look at how that power, that illusion of power, is really you have none. In truth, it is your ego taking you for a ride, and you feel powerless. You feel out of control. And so if we can at least take that moment of awareness to see that, yes, let me honor myself for having the courage to go talk to this healer, or for my son, the courage to listen to my mother and to sit here for a minute and be open to being receptive. That's huge courage. And I salute every soul who takes that step, because that is the step that's going to help you heal. And that is what I am so excited about, is every one of you that does that. And I'm not going to be distracted by the ones who don't anymore, because many will want their suffering. And in each of your lives, if someone else's suffering is distracting you from your own alignment, pay attention. Why are you giving your power away? Why are you letting someone else's misalignment trigger the same within yourself? It is time to take your power back. It is time to come back to self-love and watch the amazing shifts that happen in your life when you do. I promise you they will. Speaking of that, I drew a goddess card today for everyone listening, which was too funny because the other day I do these Facebook, they have these little surveys where like, what angel would you be? Or what fairy would you be? Or what goddess would you be? And they're just fun to me. I just think they're kind of fun. But what was interesting was what goddess would you be? And I got Athena. And Athena is the goddess of wisdom and victorious battle. And I was just like, that is so fitting, because I really see myself as this very angelic being, but very much a warrior, very much in the victorious stance of battle, leading a shift. And I am not afraid. I'm the fearless light bringer. And I see that delivering truth and wisdom is my highest alignment. So when I got Athena, that was pretty funny. And Athena was connected to Athens, a city in Greece. And in my childhood, that was the city I actually visited. And I loved it. And I felt like I had lived there in another life. So I just thought that was kind of fun. But today I drew a goddess card. And what do you think I drew? But Athena, and there's an owl spirit with her. And on the card it says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. That is such a message that Spirit brings all the time through me as a messenger for souls, is that Spirit will answer your call. When you go into meditation, you ask for direction, solution, guidance, healing. Spirit will bring a direct hit of inspiration, knowing, understanding, and will bring you guidance on aligned action. And so what a lot of souls will do, if they've been in martyrdom, is they will get that feeling of intuition of what to do, and they will sit on it, and they will sit on it. They'll ask a bunch of people their opinion. A lot of times ask people that are lower in vibration, which will cause them to say, I am confused. And And no, you're not. You're actually not confused. You are procrastinating what you know you need to do. And so if you take your power back and you listen, thank Spirit for guidance, you get the direct hit of aligned action and you take it, you will manifest abundance, you will manifest love, you will manifest empowerment, you'll feel good about yourself, and you will cultivate self-esteem and self-worth. Like when we get to Eileen, all the clearing work I've done with her, I've watched her step in, step in, step in. I see her say, Tanya, I just know that I'm here to be a healthcare assistant. I'm here to be an assistant to help those that are, less fortunate, that need that help. And I want to be this helper. And so we're like, all right, you know that. Now, what are you going to do? And she started looking into programs she could do. And she went and she took aligned action right away. She signed up. She started studying. She goes and takes the courses. She just freaking passed. And I was so proud of her. I had tears in my eyes when I saw that. I was so proud of you, Eileen, if you're still listening. And that is what she is, such a mirror of that alignment and that power and that courage. Do you think she wasn't nervous? Do you think she wasn't a little oh, this is new and I have to go into school systems that are not my favorite, but I'm going to shield up. I'm going to be in my power. I'm going to speak my truth. And she did it. And now she's gotten that achievement. She's gotten that certificate to go do what she's here to do. So it's not necessarily that the experience is always going to be super easy. Sometimes it will be challenging, but your soul knows what it needs to do. Go do it. Take aligned action without delay, just like this card said, because that is going to cultivate self-esteem. And I guarantee she feels pretty damn awesome right now because of making those choices. And it's not because she got a certificate. That certificate means nothing to her self-esteem. It's that she honored what she knew she needed to do. She took the action. And even if that changes in her career at some point and she doesn't want to do that anymore and she feels Spirit guiding her in another direction, as long as she honors that and goes in that direction and takes aligned action swiftly with confidence, she's going to feel awesome. So we got to stop thinking it's about the stuff we're getting and it's about what we're doing with our own power. That's where our joy comes from. That's love. Okay, so I'm going to read Athena. It's Inner Wisdom. It says, message from Athena. I'm happy to assist you. However, you will be most thrilled when you first consult your own inner bank of knowledge. For I assure you that this situation is already resolved and that you have access to all of the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind. Meditation. Surrender all of your worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. No more feeding ego. And close your eyes and note the thoughts and feelings that come streaming into your consciousness. Divine connection. This is when you open up. What do you got? Upload me, angels. Raise my vibration. Where are we going? What's my soul mission? I'm listening. And they will start to bring it in. Close your eyes. Okay, I wrote that. If you like, you can ask me to give you a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly. But have faith. I assure you that you have been heard, and that the guidance brings you and your loved ones very good news indeed. So this is where you stop procrastinating. You stop giving away your power. This is such a perfect card for today's show. Seriously, I love how Spirit works. I got to give them an amen because it's so spot on. Stop giving away your power. Trust your gut. Don't second guess yourself. You are correct. Notice reoccurring ideas and take action on them. Another thing about Athena is a powerful and wise Grecian goddess who oversees and protects those who call upon her. She's the daughter of Zeus, and her power animals are white owls and black pigeons. Although Athena is a warrior goddess, she does battle with her wits instead of weapons. You can also call upon her for the resolving any disputes, and also for divine protection. In addition, Athena helps with creative projects such as writing, your artwork, and your crafts. So I feel like that was pretty damn spot on. Thank you, Athena. And I feel like Athena kind of speaks through me. Archangel Ariel speaks through me. And we have this power where we can channel these higher consciousness energies and we can let them speak through us. We can let them create through us, heal through us, teach through us, and really inspire through us. And we get out of our small ego way and we come into the majesty and mightiness of our true spirit. I encourage you to all start playing with that concept. And you all know how to find me at this point. You see my website, you see me on Facebook. If you're ready to do your stuff and you're ready to stop procrastinating, I really encourage you to step in. And I really encourage you to start doing any choice that goes in a direction of self-love and self-empowerment, and stop making anything be an excuse. I work with people. I can work out payment plans, whatever you need. You just need to show me honor, because I've had a couple clients that totally screwed me over, and I send them love and light because that is their own karma. But that is the one thing I ask is, if you do come and you need help with me with payments, show me honor, because I definitely deserve it. And I show all of you the most honor, and I salute your courage. I wish you the best in your journeys of expansion, and I know how freaking powerful you are. Now it's time for you to see that. So I will pause. Is there any other feedback, Amnon, before we say goodbye for today?
No, Eileen wanted to call in and talk about something else, but I told her that there was not enough time left, so she said another time.
Yeah, well, I think she got the card reading that probably pretty much spot on fit her, so we got that reading out of the way. And thank you, Eileen, for sharing, and thank you, Ron, for sharing. And any of you else, the other ones that are out there listening, be courageous and talk to us, ask us questions, make use of this hour in a way that benefits you. Don't be afraid to receive. And if you don't want everyone to know your name, just write in a nickname. You can stay anonymous, that's fine. But I do thank you all for taking the time to tune in, and I encourage you and salute you, the ones that are sharing our videos on Facebook. If you take the time to share them on your wall, take the time to go on YouTube and follow us, and guide your friends to the YouTube channel under Tanya Angel, because if you don't know how to help someone, there's so much information there. Make use of it. Send your friends there and say, go watch the show about the gift of pain. Go watch Tanya's show about living authentically. Trust your intuition and start making use of it and sharing it. And I honor you and thank you for your support, because it will help us spread this wisdom and truth across the planet and help reach more people. And that is my highest intention. So I thank you all for every way you're helping yourselves and each other. And I think that today you may have a little bit deeper understanding of love. So happy Love Day to everyone. Namaste.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. Our weekly lineup of call-in programs includes Computers 2K Now with Amnon Nissan, Health In with Debbie Brooke, Breaking Free with Marilyn Shannon, Lessons of Vietnam with NCBBI members, The Tanya Love Show, Your Healthy Pet with Gisela DiCarlo. And if you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program in its entirety or download an MP3 audio file of it at www.nissancommunications.com. Sponsored by Atomos.com, makers of quality video recorders and converters for professionals, CarolinaApparel.com, and DeltaForce.net.